Okay. The first question is, how would you describe how the area used to look?
Yeah, so I moved to Los Altos in around 1999, and it's definitely really been influenced by Silicon Valley and everything that's happened there. So, like, a lot of developments and, like, businesses have moved out and become, like, housing, and, like, there's no more Blockbuster, for example. And so it's definitely changed a lot. Like, I feel the stress with the housing situation, because there just needs to be more affordable housing in the area. And yeah, I mean, Silicon Valley honestly has changed the town a lot itself. A lot of the businesses are actually kind of, because the businesses aren't really making that much money in Los Altos, they're owned by, like, really rich families who want to make things for, like, their children. So, for example, Los Altos downtown has this new arcade and this new family-friendly cafe. So there's a lot of new businesses that are really influenced by these kind of wealthier families. It's also become a lot more Asian, in my opinion, and I've seen that personally in my own life.
Okay, that's really interesting. Are there things that you used to do in the area that you no longer do?
I think that probably goes back to the businesses. I think I used to run a lot of errands, or I'd be able to go and kind of get my groceries, or just do a lot of more regular day-to-day things. And now, though, a lot of those have been replaced by housing. So not usually even, like, affordable apartments or anything, but, like, larger houses, or richer families, like, flipping houses and remodeling them and things like that.
Okay, that's interesting. And what do you like to do in the area now?
Yeah, I think there are, when I'm willing to, like, splurge and treat myself, there are, like, little shops or, like, a few restaurants that are on the higher end that I'll go to. There's also still this, like, foothill park where I can go hiking or, like, walk my dog if I want, or catch up with my friends. But yeah, in general, I think there's just a lot less of me kind of living my day-to-day kind of regular, like, errands and life and tasks in Los Altos.
Oh, okay. So this park you mentioned, is this, was this built more recently?
I think it was built pretty recently. I think it's also probably, like, the surge of, like, health and wellness in Los Altos, too. It's become such a big thing. And so they decided that they needed this park for people to kind of have a place to go out and enjoy the outdoors.
Okay, great. And my last question is whether you noticed any differences in which the area physically looks, whether it's, like, greenery or the houses and the style of buildings themselves.
Yeah, I think one example that comes to mind pretty quickly is downtown Los Altos. So they definitely tried to have a big push for more greenery. I think that comes with, like, kind of the wealthier families coming in and wanting a place for their children to play outdoors and be more active in the neighborhood. And so nowadays they do something, I forget exactly what it's called, like Green in Los Altos or something, on, like, the first Friday of the month, where they'll block off a street and put down some grass for kind of families to enjoy, and kids in particular. So I do think there's a push for more kind of, I'm not sure if it's actually, like, organic nature, but kind of the idea of, like, more open space and more outdoor play and things like that.